this kind of stuff, so to be of service, it's amazing. It fills up your bucket, but all this outpour, it's grown so fast.
Well, I thank you very much for everything that you're doing and all the people who are volunteering. Kudos to you. That's amazing work. We love that. And people are in need, so thank you for all of that work. All right, I'm going to send it back to you in the studio again. If our viewers want to help out, they're here from 7 to 11 until Wednesday. Well, Gina, I've already responded to a bunch of people who reached out to me on social media. Marla, where was Gina? I want to help, so I'm sending out the information as well. Thank you. I love that. Thank you.
Let's see if we take this poll right now from Skybox. Yeah. We call these fire tornadoes or fire-nados. As we talk about a fire creates its own weather pattern, and what you're looking at right there is the swirling winds. Adam Kruger, I don't know if you're mic'd up. Yep. Can you talk about what we're looking at here?
Sure. And I figured this would happen at some point during our coverage, so I thought about this a little bit. But if you imagine, you guys have probably seen dust devils, right? And a lot of times that's common on baseball fields. And there's a reason why, and I'm going to tie this into why we see a fire-nado here. But the reason why you see dust devils in areas that are kind of like dirt fields surrounded by grass is because the air is rising quicker over dirt than it would over grass. A baseball field is a great example of this. So when you have air rising, quicker in a certain spot and not so much surrounding it, you get this updraft. And then if all it takes is a little breeze coming from any direction, meets up with that updraft, and naturally will just kind of spin like a vortex. Or like when you drain your sink, it doesn't just go straight down. It spins a little bit, and part of that is kind of the natural rotation of the Earth will create that spin. Anyways, what we see happening there is you've got obviously where there's hot fire, the wind is going up vertically pretty quick, and not so much in areas surrounding it. So you have that happening, just a slight little gust of wind gets kind of curled into that. You have this little vortex that takes shape, and the atmosphere behaves like a fluid. You see this in rivers sometimes. You just kind of swipe your oar through a river if you're canoeing or something like that. Little vortex forms. Well, the atmosphere or air is very much like a fluid, and so this is just a little vortex. And again, it's that quick rise of the air right with the fire that happens to make it come together. You'll see these in swimming pools sometimes too. Just little vortexes will take shape, and they just kind of ride themselves out eventually once the dynamics kind of come to an end. But there you see it. They're quite fascinating, especially with fires. I mean, it's just fascinating to look at.
As long as we keep doing this, I think every day we need a science lesson of the day from you. I feel like we're going to Professor Kruger over there. Thank you so much for that description.
Okay, getting back.